What's good, guys? Welcome or welcome back. General tap in, anything you need to know. If there will be timestamps needed, all of that will be in the description box below once I upload the video. I'm in hybrid mode. I've been around the world. It's significant. I've been around. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't only subscribe to get into the chat and affect me through that, because I don't even really pay attention to the chat unless... Alright, correction. Which I was already on, Spirit. And I think that's what Spirit is guiding me to do. Don't overlook the chat completely. But when I see someone's message and I can tell that it's coming from good energy, I will respond to it if I catch it. Sometimes it's not on purpose. But generally, I haven't been having a great experience with the chat. A lot of distractions, or people just like dumping all of their issues and problems. So I just try to stay out of it. Okay. Excuse the coughing and the clearing and all of that. Jeez, like, I don't know when it's going to be completely through, but I feel better, so sorry if it sounds bad. See ya. Alright. I really hate small talk, and that's what I feel like it is in the beginning of the videos when I have to say everything and get it out the way. But let me just, before I like to set my mind free when I do general tap-in. So in a minute, I'm about to. Anything else that I need to tell you? I don't think so. Just don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. Remember that the readings, the messages are general. They don't have to be yours. It doesn't have to be your story. Don't force it to fit. Okay. Pun intended. I'm in hybrid mode. I feel like both sides of my soul are dancing together. So I don't know what's going to come out, honestly. It's so funny because I haven't done a read like I'm about to do in a long time. But I have to have a free mind. And I feel like a lot of people in my life have been trying to keep me stuck in my head so that I don't get to this place. And even once I get here, I also have to be bored. So either I need to get some like grown-up toys when my child is having fun with his toys. He's 5. I need to get another hobby other than my hair and my nails, because I get sick of it, or I'm fine with it and I can settle down with it. I tried to find some more problems with it, but I couldn't find it, and literally I can't even get the rest, like my nails, I can't get the rest of them to come off, so I can't even do them again. So it's like, nope. Bring your ass to that table and let's have some fun. Okay, so let's begin. I'm about where I need to be. So there's something about, like, I don't know if it's a deadline here. All praise to the Most High. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know if there's like a deadline here, or there's like a mark and someone's like, they just keep missing it. It's like they're so close to it, but they keep missing it. Distractions could be significant. It's something trying to keep you off a mark, or something trying to, yeah, maybe trying to keep you off a mark, trying to keep you from taking down somebody. You may have a mark on someone's forehead, or they mark themselves. And yeah, something is like marked for demolition. But it's like who they've been to you, is how they've been treating you, or maybe even what they've been saying about you behind your back. They just feel like they should be able to get away with that, but with you it's like they can't. So somebody's pissed about that, because it feels as if they're being held accountable for things that you can't even prove, but they just feel in their being that you know, and they also feel like they're being held accountable or responsible. Hi, Baked Bills. Thank you for the hearts. I see things differently now. I feel like somebody sees you differently now. They used to know you, but now you're just somebody that they used to know. You grew up. They failed to grow. Getting prepared. Okay, maybe this is someone that wants to grow soon. This person is sneaky right now, but they're getting ready to stand up. So they've been on the ground. They've been underground. Someone's been underground. But they about to pop up to the surface for you. That's nice. You mean that phone?
Yep.
That I'm recording on right now?
Yep.
You mean this phone that I'm using to do my reading right now live?
Yep.
You mean, can you use this phone right now in this very moment? Hangman. All right, I'm gonna need you to shift your perspective. Go and get it, Taurus. Okay, there could be someone that wants something from you and they're not even realizing who. Like, they're not even paying attention to all of the they're not paying attention to the environment. They're not paying attention to you. They're not paying attention to what you've been through or what you're currently going through. They aren't paying attention to what kind of person they've been to you. It's someone who's under the illusion that they literally deserve something that they could not possibly, if they were like in reality, or if they were fully in their body, or if they were fully conscious and aware, or if they were in this state of maturity. So someone keeps trying to go back to this infancy type of energy with you, where you would coddle them, or you would allow them to get away with things with you because, oh, they don't know any better, or, you know, oh, they, you know, whatever. You're a coddler. You're a coddler, or you're a nurturer, or you give up people a whole lot of passes, or you don't have strong enough boundaries, or you aren't strict enough with certain people who try to manipulate you. And I feel like this person thinks they're going to keep just getting away with it. And maybe they would, because you just continue to let them do that. Okay, but you're not doing that now. So they're trying to get you back to a way that you used to be. This person is really manipulative, sneaky. They will even, like, this is someone who would try to make you feel bad. Okay, but they can't. Okay, so that's why you're someone that they used to know. Okay. So I'm going to just, because this is why Spirit be rushing me off the table when I do these type of reads, because I don't stay balanced in my energies, and I get in my heart space. I'm such a filler, and I empathize with not this person, but with you, and having to endure those type of people who move like that, because I'm very opinionated about it. So I'm going to take a step back and continue to read. Yeah, someone knows how you like it. Okay, they know what you want. They know how you like things to be. They know how things should be. And they know, yeah, okay, I know they are jealous of you. Someone knows that someone really likes you, or someone's really, like, into you, but also jealous of you. Okay, and so I feel like this person has been coddling this person's ego, or trying to maintain a certain role in their life, or maybe just maintain a certain role that this person created for them. This could even be happening to you, or you're the one doing it to somebody else. Like, you just keep on trying to keep up this front and play this little game with somebody because you don't want them to feel bad, or feel ashamed, or feel guilty, or feel less than. Like, you're carrying the burden of someone else emotionally. Okay, that's a divine masculine and feminine. It's a quality, but it can also become a curse. So I don't know. But whoever is doing it, they know they're doing it, and they also know why. So they're also understanding that while they may have been empathizing with somebody to save their ego, whoever this person is has been the person who likely has been your biggest nemesis, because they give you a lot of evil eye. Why? Because they're very jealous of you. And this person has specifically maybe treated you like colder or meaner than they even really wanted to. Like, they may have iced you out of their life. This is somebody who played you really small or made you feel extremely small so that the people in their life could feel extremely tall, which is weird because there should be balance, right? Something about this situation, it must have not had enough balance in it, or there's no equality. Like, maybe you play different roles or something like that. So it could have been like necessary, but the reason this is on my table must mean that that time period, there was a deadline for that where that was okay, but it's no longer okay. So someone's still playing an old role that they don't have to play anymore, but they feel like they have to. And they're also accepting responsibility because this has caused a lot of issues for you, because this person has not been living their truth. Maybe things went easier for them and they got a lot more peace and they got a lot more rest and they got a lot more sleep, but it has caused a complete upheaval in your fucking life, okay? Period. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Thank you. Game the fuck over. So that's what I'm getting here, is that someone knows that this was a complete red flag. Whatever they did, yeah, it's okay. Fall out. I'll be right back. My son is probably absorbing the emotions that I'm not giving out right now, because, or maybe it's not me. Could be whoever is getting seen. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me get. Someone's also scared of what will come out once you start opening your mouth. But I think, you know what? You could be tired of suppressing everything for the benefit of everyone else, but you really need to start benefiting yourself. If nobody's thinking about you, then it is time for you to start thinking about yourself. Here you go, babe. Try not to fall into any of the energy waves that are coming through. It's not for you. Because we were having a really good day. You were doing like your own thing, and mommy even got bored. So now I want to have some fun, and I'm going to continue to have that, okay? I'm going to have some grown-up fun. You know why? Because I get to. It's part of my life. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Because that energy, that entity, that person that's coming through you, they will not control what the fuck I do. Unless they right here in my fucking face giving me a good reason not to do what the fuck I feel genuinely, naturally, authentically. What is it? Liberty and freedom for all. This is what the fuck I want to do. And there is no entity, there is no energy, there is no person that gets to come through anybody. Not even you. You do know? Okay, well, treat me like you know then. Let me do what I want to do. Let me have my fun, and then I'm all yours again. Like all day, pretty much every day. Till you go away. Yes, baby. Oh, don't say, you good. Don't say what the hell. That's a heart. That's nice. And the other thing says game over. Okay, so distractions could be significant. You know what? Someone wants you to look mean, heartless, and cold, or they want you to seem like you're cold and heartless. That could be laughable to you. You dropped your candy. Oh my God, I should stop. Should I stop the reading? Oh no. You dropped your candy? Should I stop the reading? Yes. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry that happened to you. Are you going to be okay? Are you going to make it? Okay. Ooh, that was difficult. I'm glad you picked it up, and I'm glad you got that candy back in that bag. I'm so glad that you made it through that. That was difficult. And to do it without my help live, you know what that's a lot. It's a lot on him, guys, okay? All right. No child should have to pick up their own candy off the floor. Not ever. You should always like. I have spoiled the fuck out of that baby, but he is playing a role. So there could be somebody in your life that's playing a role because somebody else wants them to. It's called people pleasing, and actually it's a very admirable quality, but it also can be a curse, specifically divine feminine and masculine energy. You tend to feed into the desires that other people hold for you, and honestly, when you're grounded, that's probably why divine feminine masculine, you guys typically vibrate so high that you can't even see, hear, or feel what the fuck people are genuinely going through, like the misery and stuff like that. You have to come down into your body, but a lot of times you don't want to stay there, because that's where you, and I'm saying this because I'm also having to be grounded to do this reading, but it's like you become aware of everybody's desire. All of a sudden, people come out the woodworks with things that they want from you, things that they need from you. You ain't heard from these people. You ain't talked to these people. None of the people that checked on you or cared about you or that you ever, could go to for anything. Like, but all of a sudden, it's like, oh, well, you should do this, or oh, I wish, oh, this would be so, and it's just all of these wonderful, fantastical worlds that come like towards you with all of this bullshit that it ain't really that, because you've already been there, done that, and never, it never was that. So it's just like, what are you doing? Okay, so I don't know if somebody's trying to paint or color a reality. I don't even think it's your reality. I think they're like, you could be at a point in your life. Carmelo could be significant. That's the basketball player. I always had a crush on him, Carmelo Anthony. But anyway, I don't know where that came from. But I was gonna say, there could be something about your life that's just so in someone's face that they can no longer color your reality. So they're trying to paint or color and create their reality as something that would be inviting to you, so that they can get you to play this role that they actually need you to play. Okay? Yeah, someone likes your energy. They love your energy. They love how it makes them feel. Okay? They love how it makes them feel. So someone feels very good in your energy. They may feel very excited in your energy or inspired in your energy. They could also feel very relaxed or calm or peaceful in your energy. Everything's still going good with your candy, baby? Okay, very good. In your energy. So they love your energy, but whoever this person is, they may not like you. That's the truth. They may love your energy, but they may not like you. They may ask for your energy and everything that your energy would either do for them, or that your energy would just naturally cause you to do like for them. There's something about people being able to absorb your energy, and when they reflect it back to you, you actually give them more appreciation for them reflecting you to you than you even give yourself for being who the fuck you are. Like, you give people more credit for reflecting your energy than you even give yourself for doing the work of having the energy that someone could absorb enough to reflect better to you. I'm gonna have to play that back. Rewind. I know you. Someone thinks they know you. I know you. How you got my bendy dot on your forehead? Did they have it by mistake? Yeah. Oh, I don't have my bendy dot on. My intuition's still strong though without it. Huh? You lost it? Yeah. That's okay. I told you, boys don't wear that. You know what I'm saying? I know you like them on me, but boys don't really wear that. I am going to get you some spiritual jewelry though. Okay? Mommy will get you some. When you get older, you can do whatever you want to, but you ain't wearing no bendy dot. Not as long as you still got to ask me. The answer is no. He like my bendy dots though. He usually like them on me, but once in a while he'll be like, So that one's blue. It's his favorite color. Anyway, I'm so attracted to you. Yeah. Okay, you also have somebody in your energy. You slid on this person, or this person be sliding on you. You like their energy too, but then when you connect with them, you know who this is. This is somebody you keep on rolling. Either they keep on inviting you over to their house, or they keep telling you come pick me up, or they keep telling you, sending signals, calling you, texting you, saying they ready, but every time you get there they not ready, or every time it really come time for you to pick them up, or time for y'all to go out, or time for you to scoop them, this person is never ready. Now whoever this person is, they're about to clear their throat about that. Okay, I don't know what they're going to say exactly, but maybe it'll be through this reading, or you could be getting a text message, phone call, or message from this person soon. Okay, because they've been getting ready for you, or getting prepared for you for a while now. They have been on their way. This is so, okay, there's somebody too, they always say they on their way, but then they don't never really be in the car. So you might not be ready when they get there, but it's because this person don't never really be on their way when they say they are. Anyway, whoever this person is, they pulled a move on you, or they slid on you. I think they got salty or irritated or something like that. Money isn't an issue, so they coming back around, or coming back. So you may have thought that this person didn't want to go out with you, or didn't want to hang with you, and it, like, money was the issue. Okay, but it may have not been that. What was the issue? Oh, priorities. They want to make you a... Okay. Maybe they were trying to get to know you, or they could have, like my son, I told you, somebody is like playing you like they don't really know you. Can you get my phone? He been doing that for a while, and I be coddling it. But I'm like, okay. This is the second time in 2 days that he asked for my phone while I'm literally... I don't even really be having my phone. My son takes over my phone. So how dare you come in here? It's like he was acting like he didn't know me. So there's someone who was acting like they didn't know you, and they needed to get more information about you. Hold on one second. And they needed to get more information about you. So I don't know, but now someone who didn't make you a priority wants to make you a priority. Someone who said they was on their way but they ain't never show up wants to actually show up. Someone who said that they were on their way and they weren't is now actually on their way. Or someone who said come pick me up is actually ready to be picked up. Okay. Somebody said money was an issue, or you thought money was an issue. What's that? It wasn't. This person could have been putting other things, like other priorities, ahead of you. You could be a priority in, like, addition to other priorities that they have, but now they're motivated to actually take action on you, and it's because they're single. So this could have been someone that you were rejecting, or someone you didn't go out with because you weren't really single yet. Okay, and now you are. Okay, so this person actually could have had 313 on the clock. Okay, yeah, you know, I know how y'all doing the D. Juggling, keeping their options open, playing the field. But what they know about you is you don't play those fucking games. So they knew they couldn't do that with you. And if they were ready to come towards you, they would have to at least be honest about the other people that they're juggling with, or either you're going to find out about it. So maybe this is the type of person didn't even want to... Maybe they didn't want to tell you, so these could be secrets that they wanted to keep. Or it could also be a situation. What is this situation here? It's something like, because they're single. So, oh, see, you're going to be mine's my word is mine. So they would want to keep you only focused on them, but they wanted to have their other backup plans on the side. And they felt like they would not be able to hide this from you. They were going to try to, but they just felt like there is no possibility for that. So this person had to stop the juggling acts before they could really step to you. And that's because they really do like you. You're going to be mine. My word is mine. So that's, they see you as, you know. All right, that's what's up. Let's see what else. Yeah, someone really... They were motivated too. It was kind of like, it wasn't hard to get rid of the juggling act. It's kind of like they eliminated themselves till this person. It's like it kind of came down to one. It wasn't even like they were trying to do this on purpose. But also there is this other issue where this person, they felt like the people that they were talking to would be jealous of you. Like they didn't think that they would be able to talk to you and still talk to this other person without it creating some kind of issue for them, between you, for you, or within their life. Okay, so maybe they just didn't want the drama either. So maybe this is someone late to the party or whatever. But that's why. I feel like this is somebody who wanted to be, we should at least be friends. They wanted to be friends with you. Like, even if you guys don't get together. And that could be, you know, current too. But I feel as if even if this person was not coming towards you, they did at least want to be friends with you. But they want to commit. They want to commit. Okay. They want to experience with you raw. You know what that means. So you already have a soul connection with this person and they want to ground it. They want to affirm their feelings for you or confirm, you know, their feelings for you. And they want you to feel like you belong to them because they already feel like they belong to you. There was a catalyst to this connection. But they feel like this connection was their destiny. So they could have been wrapping up a past connection too. I don't know, but friendship was an issue, okay? Like a friendship with you created an issue with someone else that they were friends with or something like that. So, I don't know. Whoever that person is had a whole lot to handle. This is the person that literally still ain't put their clothes on, but they talking about they on the freeway. By the way, they also have another stop to make before they get to you. Like, that's this person, whoever the fuck this is. That is, okay. Sound like pure intentions and sounds like a good time, but you might be a little salty or irritable by the time they get there. Believe me, I understand. What else? Spirit. That's a lot. Someone's being protected from someone who's, they want to wine you to death. Not wine and dine you. They want to wine you to death and then dine on you. Like somebody's trying to take you out energetically, emotionally. They want you to deal with their emotions or feelings. Someone, okay. Grim Reaper in reverse. This is, a Grim Reaper in reverse is not, this is someone who feels like they're cursed to only be at the bottom of the scale. So it's like they can't walk towards you. They can't connect with you genuinely. They can't look you in your eye. They absolutely have to stay in the shadows and kind of wait until you hit the ground or become this low hanging fruit. They don't feel like they can get to you when you are in your right mind, when you are consciously aware of who they are and how they move and what your standards are. Like when you're fully awake, this is a snake that needs to put you to sleep before they can feast on your energy, because they're going to need your energy. Oh my God, this person, that's why, because I be waking up to shit and then I get pissed. Okay, let me calm down. So someone has to, even at the bottom of the scale, somebody still cannot step to you in their own energy and it be enough for you. They actually still have to feast off of your energy in order for you to be attracted or to approach you, like to connect with you. They can't even connect with you unless they eat off of your energy. They can't even pull a ruse over on you. They can't play you. They can't persuade you. They can't even like take you for a small little ride. Like on their end, they don't even have enough vibe in the bank to take you for a little ride with them. Like they can't pull the eyes over, they can't pull the wool over your eyes for 10 minutes without your energy. This person, whoever this is completely depleted. So they hate it when you wake up. They hate it when you wake up. They hate it when you pop out. They hate it when you do anything because this person is depleted. And then when they see you rise, they just automatically feel defeated. Like, it's not like they're trying to do any of the work, or like they've learned how to do any of the things for themselves that you do to be in the energy. It's something about your masculine or your feminine energy that this person needs to survive and to be. Like, this is way too much codependency. Even my fucking son, I said he's 5, but since he was fucking born though, he'll stay on your vibe for as long as he wants to, and if he want to cuddle up. But when you stop like playing his games with him, okay, bye. Like, if you're not gonna play, you know what I'm saying? I don't need your energy. I got my own. That's my son. Don't play that. The moment that he wakes up, he like, oh, so you're not gonna fall into this? Okay, bye. So whoever this person is, like, yeah, whoever this person is, they're like the opposite. They're gonna try to, like, if you don't play their game for who they are, but I think this is someone who has already tried this with you. Their energy just don't work with you. It actually has the adverse effect to you. Okay, you're not a vibrational match. But this is someone who will resort to attacking you to break you down, so that they can feed off of your energy and get to you. It's like they won't take no for an answer. That's what it is. They won't take no for an answer. There is no like, oh, okay, you're not going to buy this. No, they're like, you're going to buy this. Whoever this person is, they're like, no, you're going to buy this bullshit that I'm selling you. Okay, we opening Pandora's box?
Yeah, what?
Okay, well, give it to me so I can get my cards out first. Here. In a minute, I'm doing the shadow reading too. Look here. Don't come in here trying to stop my reading. Don't come in here trying to run my reading. Neither one. You are not the mamas. Somebody's daddy is significant. Alright, we have isolation. In the solitude's embrace, I found my own. It could be your heavenly daddy. In the solitude's embrace, it could be your heavenly daddy. Look here, somebody, there's a divine masculine. You are so sexy. You are just sexy for no goddamn reason. You don't even try. Like, somebody can tell that you're not even trying. You don't even try. Oh, but you just so sexy. Where's my snake? There it is. I knew it was biting me. I'm like, ooh. Okay, let me get balance. Isolation. Someone wants you to feel isolated. Someone wants you to be in your shell. Someone wants to keep you suppressed. I'm getting like somebody just wants you to be like a pretty doll, or someone wants you to just be this strong tower, like this pillar of strength. But you don't never get to just relax. You don't never get to just be. You don't never get to laugh and be friendly or open or talk about yourself. Like, somebody does not like that. They're like, it's enough that you look good. You don't get to do anything else.
It's shy. It's shy.
It's still raining outside. We go outside to go get dinner. Okay. Quit shaking my arms in the camera. You don't do that in the camera. What the hell? That's why he always say that. Okay. Okay, we have vampire. This is why though, because when they're able to hide you, or when they're able to keep you in the shadows, you know what this person can do? They can feed off of your energy, dine off of your energy as much as they please. And no one will ever know. But I'm getting whoever this person is, they may have also like an insatiable desire for you. So they like to keep you small because they don't have, it's not like, if they keep you small or they keep you from, you know, getting to much more than you are naturally. Somebody thinks that you are like God's gift just naturally. You wake up and they love the way you look. They love, you know, who you are. Like your natural, your bare minimum. Your bare minimum is what I'm getting. They love your bare minimum. But it's like they can reach that. But whoever this is, it's like they want to put as least amount of effort and they want to do the absolute least amount of anything, effort, whatever, to get to you. So they know that the more things that you do for yourself, the more that you see yourself, the more that you awaken to your whole self, the more they feel like they have to do, or the more it's going to take for them to feel. It's not that you're putting these stipulations on them, but it's the more that they feel like they will have to be or do to connect with you. So they're trying to keep you small, but they're feeding off of your energy so that they can feel like equal to you. This is sadistic, honestly. And you're learning about this. So they can't do this to you anymore. Ooh. We both about to go through this transformation together because nobody's going to keep us small. We're too great. Me and my son used to TikTok. We used to do a lot of things publicly. Like, we still have fun privately, but we used to do a lot more things publicly. And this energy suppressed us. So I'm going to keep going through this. I'm kind of sad too because I hate that I didn't know that. I think I'm just awakening to the fact that that's still a part of my life, even though I thought I got away from that and overcame that. So for some of you, it could be a person, but a lot of you, this could be an entity that jumps from person to person to person. Someone's really mad that you're finding this information out. Because this is going to end a cycle that you've been in for a very long time. This no longer going to happen. Okay, there's one person in particular in your life that when I'm giving you this information and when you hear my son, he's mad. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Wait till I tell y'all what he mad about. The zipper is stuck on this bag. Someone's been getting money off of you. Someone's been siphoning money from you. I don't know. This is like someone siphoning your energy to get money. They've been benefiting off of it, but they weren't telling anybody. This could be like just keeping you in their pocket, feeding off of you, and they know that this is about to be over. They won't be able to do this anymore. It may have already stopped, okay? So this could just be coming out, like the information about it, but somebody was keeping you in their pocket. Whoever this person is, they smoke pens. Even if it's not, this is a can of pen, but they could like do the tobacco ones or whatever. But this person, vampire, every time they get you into this isolation mode, they attack you. You can't get, it's because they can't get in your bag anymore. Now they're mad. They're angry and mad. And the more that you become aware of what they've done to you, the less they're able to do it. And the more it blows back. That's the main thing. So I don't even think that they've been able to do it anymore, which is why this person is so angry. But they're still trying to do it to you. But it's only awakening you now to the truth. And the more that you wake up, it goes back. Oh my God, someone wanted you to keep you asleep. Because if they can keep you asleep, they can continue to feed off of your energy. And there is a potential that they may be able to turn things around. But they can't get in now. They can't turn things around now. And the only thing that dies is the lie. And the truth is the only thing coming out. And it is karma for this person. Not only can they get, you got it? You fixed it yourself? Good job. I'm proud of you. Tower moment for somebody in your life. I was going to tell y'all, my son, it's his bag for his tent and the zipper got stuck, but I'm realizing now someone could not end something, or someone, like, something was not over. You know, I was saying I really love that message where it says game over. But the game was not truly over until someone discovered that message that I just put out. So I'm going to make sure that this video uploads immediately as best as I can. I'm going to make it public immediately. Because, yeah, that karma is going back instantly. You've been under attack, divine feminine, divine masculine. This is somebody who has just been feeding off of your energy. They give you so much stress, or they stress you the fuck out so much that you just feel like you just want to isolate yourself. You don't even really want to deal with a whole lot of people. You are trying to maintain and protect your peace. Now that has actually done wonders for your energy, but nobody should be kept in isolation when they don't want to be. Nobody gets to feed off of you and benefit off of you by some secret, underhanded way and think that they're going to get away with it. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let go of my bracelet. So they like to get you out of alignment too. For some of you, this is someone who loves when you become aware of certain things that they're able to do, because it would rattle you to the point that you would get out of alignment. So that was another way that they were able to feed off of you. When you find out something, when you become enraged, then you get to feed, they get to feed off of you. But now the karma is going back, where this person is getting their attack back. So what they meant for you is what's happening to them. So guess who's going to feed this time? Divine masculine, divine feminine. You are. It's your turn to feast. Someone's already been defeated and they want you to just drink and drink and drink, and they want you to get drunk off of their energy, and then they want you to become aware of all these things that they think are going to break your reality. But somebody doesn't understand. You're the boogeyman. You're the boogeyman. Someone thinks that they can lure you into this trap and that they're going to benefit because they used to. This is someone who would lure you into their dark lair, or their illusion, or their way of seeing things like they were the only light. This person tried to come in like a savior for you, but it's like one bite, and they knew that you would be addicted to the energy. They knew that you would fall in. They knew that you would feast on it, but they also felt like they were going to benefit, or at some point they would be able to scare you or grab hold of the narrative. That is not happening. This was an attack and it's going back. The boogeyman, as life unfolds and shadow overpowers the light, will your innocence be left untouched? I'm getting that it already is. Yeah, this person, you don't play with shadows. You don't play with shadows. You light them the fuck up. You look them dead in the face and you light them the fuck up. I don't know if you can see this, but this big monster is kneeling. This little girl is standing tall. Yes, sir. Go clean your nose. I can't. You just threw a whole tantrum. We'll wait. Don't worry. I'm also handling my need for videos to be perfect. Yes. Your nose? I know. Oh my God. Should I stop? You want me to pause the video so I can clean your nose for you? Because I know you know how to do it yourself when you go get tissue out the bathroom. Do you want me to stop the video and do it for you? Because I really will. Because no child should ever have to clean their own nose, even though they grew up and learned how to do it. Please. Yes, come hither, son. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I be making this baby clean his own nose. I know, I never make you do it. I usually do it for you. But I love when you do it yourself. You need to clean your nose, and then I'll get you whatever it is that you're asking for. But go clean your nose first, please. Thank you. I understand it might make you upset, but I'm gonna need you to do that. Is my microphone on? Okay. Yes. You crying? I know. I see you. You gonna brush your teeth too? is that whoever this person is, they're now at your mercy. This is someone who wanted to attack you and defeat you, but you are undefeated. All right, anyway, perfectionism. Somebody could be, I was saying you're conquering that. And whoever this person is, they could actually be helping you with that. They may know that there are certain things that you don't want to do. Okay, so someone affects you on purpose. You know, okay, I got a lot of feelings about this, but I feel like somebody tries to affect you and they use your children to do it. And it's because they know that you painted this beautiful little life for yourself, or they feel like you live this perfect little beautiful life, and they like don't want it to be that way for you. So it's like somebody cursing you. And it has to do with this isolation. That's where the card fell on. Perfectionism and isolation. Like they're counting on you. Oh, this person does all kind of work on you. Like your beauty. They don't want you to see how beautiful you are. They don't want you to see how attractive you naturally are. Masculine, feminine. They don't want you to know that like people like to be around you, or people like to talk to you. They don't want you to feel your worthiness. They don't want you to know what, like how good of a human being you are, or how much people like to like connect with you. They don't want you to like feed off of your accomplishments or have any sense of confidence. This person wants to be the only one that gives that to you. Like the only person that confirms that for you. This is someone who wants to be like the only person that can be this source of ease and comfort for you. They don't want you to feel like you can find it anywhere you go. I feel like this is someone who may have said something similar about you, and what's coming out is that it's actually them. And this is actually what they've done to you, what they did to you, and what they're trying to continue to do to you long after you severed your ties with them, or walked away from them, or disconnected from them. It's like someone that never wants you to disconnect. They were using this person counted on you needing to look perfect, or needing for everything to be perfect so much that you would never be able to expose them, or you would never be able to speak up for yourself, or you would never be able to. There's something that you are meant to do. You may have a destiny, and someone felt as if your need for perfection, or like the perfect circumstances, or the perfect, you have completely confused and dumbfounded somebody, because I feel like you were able to move some mountain out of your life, and you were able to actually get the opportunity to create the perfect scenario or situation for something that you wanted to do, and you didn't even take advantage of it. So they didn't know your motives. This could be a person, or these are people. They never even knew you. They never knew you. Get away from me, Satan. I never knew you. You never knew this person, and they never knew you. This could be somebody you were married to. You could have hurried up and went to the altar with this person. They never knew you, and you never knew them. Oh, hold on. Come back in the camera. Boy, you see that line? You see what happened when you get a line up? Look at that, boy. You set for that line up. You crispy. Even when your hair ain't even brushed right now. What, boo? Let me see your nose. Did you clean it? Good job. You ain't brushed those teeth, though. I'm going to go easy. We'll take it slow. You took your shower. That's good enough for right now. You want to eat some more, though? Yeah, you can have whatever you want. Brush your teeth.
No.
All right. Well, fall out. Whatever you got to do. Brush your teeth, and then I'll get it. I know I said... You almost got over on me, but that was only because I was on the camera. I was distracted. I said that you could have whatever you want if you clench your nose, but that ain't shit. That's natural. That's normal. You always supposed to do that. I told you, one thing I don't like is runny nose or crusty nose babies. Don't ever let them be running around with their noses crusty. I don't do that, and I make sure that he don't do that. But anyway, I lied. Okay, I'm human, and I lied. And you can't have whatever you want. But we've been arguing about you brushing your teeth for too many hours now. way too many hours. And I have been more than lackadaisical. I told you, he don't understand. I be telling him all the stories that he don't want to hear. But when I grew up, it's first thing in the morning. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Don't matter if we're not going nowhere. Don't matter if we don't have school. Absolutely, first thing in the morning. Now, I do that to him if his breath stink. But if his breath don't stink, I'll let him get away with it. Okay, no problem after breakfast. But he just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. That's what I'm telling you. You give somebody an inch and they'll take a mile. You got to pay attention to your children. They is telling you about these people. No. No. Put it back. Okay. Hold on. Because I'm going to have to get right with him. I'm going to get right with you. I want y'all to hear. Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Oh, you ready to brush your teeth? Okay, go ahead and get it done. You don't need me to go with you. Because if I do, you're going to go sit on that toilet first until you get your act together. Which one is it? Do you need to sit down? Do you need to sit down on that toilet? Huh? Because you don't have any emotional balance right now. I do, though. And I'm going to need you to have that. He don't have a fear of closing the door because he closes his door in his bedroom anytime he wants to. Can't get that candy. That's what he's mad about. No candy because he ain't done no work. Somebody wants to get paid for doing nothing. Divine feminine, divine masculine, you got somebody in your life that they want to get paid for doing nothing. They want to get paid for doing absolutely nothing. They haven't done what you need them to do. They haven't done what you want them to do. They haven't even done what they wanted to do or needed to do in relation to you. But they want some kind of payment from you. This is someone that you may avoid, and if you are not already, you probably need to avoid at all costs. I knew that there was this energy that was just, I like literally could not shake it. It always come out though when I get tired of just, because I'll just be like, it's okay, I'll just wait till it's over. It's like somebody who thinks they're going to haunt you, or someone who thinks that they're going to stay in your energy or play in your energy in order to keep you. You know exactly who and what I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about in your life. Thank you for confirming that. I really do appreciate that, because this shit that I'm talking about, I know that there's other people talking about it, but it's still wild as fuck to me. It's completely crazy to me. I never believed in none of that. Nobody haunts me. What the fuck are you talking about? Excuse me. And that's because I was not very grounded. I was raised to be always up in higher vibrational energy. So I've always had people who physically did not want to let me go, like exes and stuff. They get crazy. They don't want to let me go. They riding past my house, leaving notes in my car, stuff like that. I've always had that, or like, yeah, that's been my experience. Even people, like, I disconnect. They don't even have to be my man. They weren't my man. They could be a friend or a family member. It's like if I detach and let go, they pop up at my house. Like, I used to always have to change my number and stuff like that, or move and not tell nobody, because I could not get this peace or this time alone. But now it's on another level where this person don't do shit physically, not even the things that I want them to do, but I gotta deal. You mean to tell me I gotta deal with your energy after the fact? But I think that was always something that was happening. They don't have no control over it. These people be like, they out of body with it. They not even in their right. They not in their minds. They're so focused on you that they're getting trapped in your energy. Their souls are living with you. But I was so up in the air, I wasn't consciously aware of that. Plus, I went through a whole spiritual awakening, and your third eye opened up. And now you start to see and hear and understand the things that are happening. But now it's so clear to me that I'd be like, this shit is wild and crazy. That's why they say, be careful when you open your third eye. Or if that's what you want, make sure that you're prepared for it, because it gets wild. I didn't even watch ghost movies and horror movies, so I didn't know vampire people draining my energy, people ghosting me, trying to affect me through my child. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Have you lost your fucking mind? But no, they have not lost their mind. They are like completely sane, more sane than a whole lot of people out here. They have lost their minds because they were dealing with things like this and did not know what was happening. When you don't know what's happening, it will scare the fuck out of you. I went through a whole mental health journey because I was like, okay, I gotta figure out what's going on in my head. I gotta figure it out. It's me. It's gotta be me. It's me. I'm gonna figure it all out. Okay, we did all of that shit out. Worked through my own issues. And the shit was still like, okay, well, hold on. So... all right, let me get with him because he's not supposed to be off that pot until he stopped this tantrum. You still crying. Go get your butt back on that toilet. You want time out. You getting too big for time out too, because your little booty could fall in that toilet before. Yes, I'm looking for my house coat. I'm told. Are you done? Okay. be having hot flashes, so. My son don't never be cold. I be the one getting cold. And then if he not cold and he tell me it's hot, then I have to turn the air back up and put my heater on. I swear, it's me. I know it's me. I've always had hot flashes, so I know my temperature be. But shit, I have mood swings. Clearly, my son do too. I think it's our moods, our emotions, the temperature. But it had been so good all day, really. But you know, if you can take it slow, but that's what I think too. Somebody loves to stay in your energy and sit in there, and it just slows you down. But it gives them room, space, and opportunity. Like I said, it makes something easier for them, but it may not make things good for you. Okay, so whoever this person is, they're not putting you first. They're not thinking about you. They're not making you a priority. They aren't doing what's best for you. So you have to do what's best for yourself. This may be someone you definitely do need to detach from. And, you know, especially if it's a tricky situation where you feel like it's a family member or a close friend or something like that, don't worry about their relationship with them. Worry about your relationship with their energy. Because how you deal with their energy and how you set up these boundaries with your children when they're moving in that other energy is, you're just going to see how it transforms your life and their connection with whoever this person is. Because somebody has an unhealthy attachment to you. And if you learn how to deal with it and handle it and maneuver through it, your child will learn how to do it too. So you actually should bless the moments when they reveal to you or show you that there's another energy that's in the mix that's affecting their behavior. Like, instead of focusing so much on the behavior, because when I was growing up, I threw tantrums too. And I've never went back to try to pin down whose energy, which parent, you know, who was it? What, I don't know. But what I do know is that what I was experiencing was the emotions of someone who was not present. And I was going through things or having these illusions or these moments or, like, you know, just irritable, or, you know, I just felt overly like I need to do this or I should do that. But it was like I was moving mindlessly. I remember this as a child. And it was someone else's energy. And honestly, it was like 5 years old when I realized at one point I knew who it was. I was feeling this depressive energy. And I was fearful and scared and depressed. And I could not figure out where it was coming from. And it was, well, I knew who the family member was because I had to call them. I needed to call them and I needed to just know that they were okay. My son is different. It's more so rage. So I know pretty much the only people or person that would be angry at me right now. I haven't done shit to nobody. I don't even be hanging with nobody or talking to nobody. So how could I piss you off? I mean, unless you stalk my channel and you pick something up generally that you think is for you. But how could it be for you? Or how would you know it's for you if it really wasn't you? Like, that don't make sense. Either it is or it isn't. I don't know. But anyway, instead of like getting upset about his tantrum, I try to be thankful for the fact that he is awakening me and confirming me to something that I felt but could not really confirm about my reality. And that is just an awakening call. And this is how I've been dealing with his tantrums for, like, since he was born. Because I actually went through my spiritual awakening before I had my child. So these things were already something that was coming out. But when I had my child and it started to, like, I would see myself and I would see the other parts of him come through, then I was like, oh, wow, like, this shit is really real. And I understand now. So if you may have a child that's very highly spirited, okay, spirited children, they're very emotional, they're empathetic, but they're also very powerful and masterful. And you have to watch them because they will master the art of manipulation and manipulate the fuck out of you if you allow them to. So you do have, like, it's teaching you, though, how to deal with magicians. Your child may have came here as a magician because you have it in your blood and your DNA. It could have been suppressed by your upbringing, by your religious standards, or Just, I don't know, mind control, suppression. It's an unrealized potential or gift, actually, that you have. So your children could have it, and they come here using it on you, and you don't know until you do. So they're awakening gifts and abilities that you have too. They're mirroring you to you. They're showing you what you have the ability to do. It's up to you to transmute it into something that's useful and powerful in your life. But the bigger, the louder your child is, actually, that's powerful, masterful energy. When children are small, if it's not peace and it comes through as irritation, getting upset over little things, crying all the time, they're being drained. There is an energy that is irritating them, an energy trying to attach to them. When they're like depressed, there's an energy feeding off of them. Those are the time periods where you want to get them moving and get them active so you can get that energy off of them. Or you want to speak to them directly so that you can wake them up so that they can come into their truth, get back in their body. Even the rage. Someone is maybe angry at themselves in relation to the child, but the child is only feeling the energy of rage, anger. So now they're irritated with all types of things. But I just feel like it awakens us to how to protect our children, how to protect ourselves, and how to help to transmute that energy into something good. And I've watched it morph and change in our lives. He went from being afraid because he could tell. I feel like I know the point in time, and he did it before me. My son realized this at maybe like 3 or 4, whereas I don't consciously remember like knowing who it was that was affecting me until I was like 5. But my child knew it, and he just like cut the cord. Like, no, I don't want to talk. I don't want to go. I don't want to deal. No. And it's because he didn't like the way that the energy affected him. He didn't like the way he didn't feel like himself, or he didn't feel at peace or at ease. That's when children, yes, baby. You brush those teeth? Oh, okay, here I come. Hold on. So, yeah, like the moments when, I'm coming. Okay, give me a second, I'm coming. They could be small because they're at peace and totally comfortable and content in their bodies, and they like have no need for you in the moment. They can be actively engaged, or they can be bigger than life, but they're alive, they're present in their body, the purity of their energy is in its fullness. When they are experiencing all of these adult emotions, it's because someone is draining or fucking around in their energy. And it's for us to awaken to it, not to just always have to discipline the fucking child. Be thankful that they're getting loud. Be thankful that they're waking you up. Deal with the energy. Wake them up. Get them in their bodies. And it'll just change. It'll just go away. Like, I don't know. Go away. You got to get playful. You have to get playful. And I'm saying this because these are things I wanted somebody to teach me. Fortunately, my spiritual journey prepared me for it. But like, if somebody would have had a child that was spirited and they could tell me something that they did that was more than just whipping their ass, like, that's what I wanted to know, you know? So hopefully whoever needs to hear this information is getting it. But that's just what I'm getting. Okay, it really had more to do with the adults than it does with the children. Children are pure beams of light. We're the ones that download them with all of the fear and the worry and the anxiety and the stress. We're the ones that teach them that. So it's either us that needs to fix it, or it's someone else that needs to fix it. But either way, it's our responsibility to protect their energy and clear it the fuck out. Here I come back. Let me see what you got for me. Okay. Oh, you brushing it now? You need some more toothpaste? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Oh my God. What I I do for you, I do for me also. Some of you are in divine connections. Some of you have twin flames. So when you can feel that something just ain't right with you, it's not just you. You probably would just chill and not even go into the fire for yourself. But it has to reach out and affect someone else in order for you to go out there and do it. So for me, I just felt a little bit like he had it all came out now, but really that's that spirit coming out. The tantrum is the child being like, okay, I'm carrying this other energy, but I don't want to. Get off of me. Ah! So I got loud because I was like, you know what? I'm getting this spirit of like, oh, boredom. Oh, I need a man. Like, just like, ugh. And I was like, I'm not doing this. So my son was having a good time doing his own thing. Okay, I'm going to go and do my own thing. But that energy with my son, we were no longer a vibrational match because he was carrying an energy that made him wanted to go into his room and close the door. He was carrying someone else's energy. He really wanted to engage with me. I didn't know that. So when he closed his door, it was not for peace. Sometimes he'd do it and I'd be like, I'd knock and I'd be like, are you okay in there? And he'd be like, yeah. Close the door and get out. But that's not what this was about. It was a teaching moment for me to see and pay attention to even the slightest change in his energy. Because the same way I was feeling, some energy trying to affect me was also trying to affect my child. So by me coming here and pushing against it and getting it out, he went through things that pushed him to get it off of him too. Yes, let me see those teeth. Ooh, they so clean and you so handsome. You did that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, smile one time for the camera. Come here. Give him a little, come on, show him. In the camera. Right here, I'm going live. You don't want to?
Yeah.
Okay, what you want? He don't care about showing y'all. I be wanting him to show because he looks so cute. Okay, I'm coming. What you want? Here I come. Hold on, y'all. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to put it on pause. This video long enough. I ain't even get all the messages. I also noticed that difference, too. When he act like he's super clingy and he be needing to be in front of the camera, like, he'll know that I'm going to lie. He'll either like, I need that phone right now. I don't want you to be in front of the camera. Or he'll be like in the camera doing this. Like he just, but when he's back to himself, he don't give a fuck about this shit. He don't give a fuck about this camera bad. And that's me. That's why I have to put forth effort to be consistent and bring y'all readings on a regular basis, because I do want to build my channel and I do like showing up. I'm not just showing up for y'all. I'm showing up for myself. Like, I really was not going to do this reading. I wasn't. I'm okay. I know how to be peaceful even when I'm being attacked or going through spiritual attack. But what I didn't realize is this: if I'm going through spiritual attack, it's possible that my son could be too. So now I know, because I thought that I was keeping the peace for him. But actually, that little moment of catastrophe was like worth it. Because now he can get back to being his self. And sometimes, you know, it'll happen with or without the reading's help. But a lot of times the reading helps to speed it up. Like, this could have been something that we didn't get to until like the end of the day. Whereas we're getting through it midday. And honestly, if I would have went ahead and did this reading earlier, we would have got rid of it probably as soon as it came in. But I was just tired of feeling like I have to come to the table because something outside of me is affecting me. I don't like that. That's not my reality. But I got to get down on the ground and do the work to make it not a part of my reality. And you know what? I will never say that I am upset or that I regret who I made a child with, because in the moment I made my child, I was in love. I was in love. And there were certain parts of the person that I made a child with that existed within me that I would have never known. I didn't know I had these abilities. you know, tarot reading, any kind of energy reading, you're a magician. You're transmuting something that's unseen into something seen. You're transmuting energy that is received into something logical that can be perceived by the human eye or understood or heard by the human ear. Like, it's something that's not there that you're able to see and make sense of. Okay? So, you're a magician. But I had never dealt with, I guess, magicians. So I didn't know that I was a magician. But in order to defeat a manipulative magician in my life, I had to become the actual magician that I am. So new levels bring new devils. I should have paid attention when my daddy was trying to teach me how to play chess, but I think I can play it in spirit. I mean, I can play a lick of chess in physical reality. I can't play the game, but I can play the game. So, yeah. Okay, you might be reaching a new level of mastery. And how you gonna raise a child that's a magician? How you gonna help them to be the best magician they can be? To not use it negatively. Or manipulatively in ways that can be harmful or a hindrance to people, because they'll constantly be manipulating the fuck out of you. I would have been too soft for my own child. I would have, like, my child would run me. He would run the fuck out of me if I didn't know what was going on, because I'm too empathetic to those emotions. I would just coddle every single one I did for a very long time. God's going to wake you up to things that you didn't even think were possible. But more so than you focus on the dark of it, focus on the benefit that you now have as a result of living it. Light bulb moment. Yep. Sudden realization, feeling inspired, and insightful awareness. You are now aware of something that I feel is going to benefit you for the rest of your fucking life. We have love bombing, overly attentive, shower with affection for personal gain. All right, so I don't know who this person is, but they could be coming back into your life, or they're trying to. This person, you know what, sometimes you feel, it could be that somebody is well-meaning. Someone wants to send love to you, but it comes through and is irritating to you. It's because this person, they're in a space of grief. So while they think that they're dumping all of this love and admiration on you, they're really dumping all of this, like, this energy of neediness and void and it's an overwhelming, okay, you know, because like when I think about, this is what it is with me. Let me kick it for a second. I'm kicking it this whole entire time. So but I used to get really angry. That's another reason why I stay out of readings like this. Is better. I used to feel like it's better for me to just take it easy, just do what I have to do for him and rest, so that I can be at my best and be at peace, so that I can deal with him patiently. It was not a good time for me. I wasn't having fun riding the waves. Now it's fun because I have the energy to handle it, and I also feel good about it because it doesn't scare me anymore. I'm not worried anymore. I'm not fearful of it or anything like that. But I used to get very angry because I can't have a straight conversation with this person. I've tried to, where I'm like, you know, if you're trying to affect me, it's not working. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's, you know, your family. I don't know who the fuck it is. But whoever it is, can you just let them know that it's not hitting me? It's hitting my child. Because my child is a Taurus. He likes to stay close to the ground. He likes to be, they're earthy. Okay, they like to be in 3D. He's focused in the physical reality. He, you know, what he can taste, touch, smell, hear. Okay, that's him. I'm more so of a butterfly, a fairy. Okay, I'm usually high vibrational. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But whatever this is, you know what I'm saying, it's affecting a fucking child. So I don't get a straight up answer. I don't get a straight up response or anything like that. It's like, okay, no problem. So what I would get upset about is like, are they doing this shit on purpose? And I already fucking said, you're not fucking with me. You're fucking with my child. Because I will kill. I don't give a fuck, you two. I will. Like, you won't be here fucking with my child. You won't fucking be here. So it was taking me to a whole nother level of angry to think that people would do this shit on purpose, or that they would understand how them not healing and dealing with their own feelings or getting a fucking life or letting go, okay, how that type of behavior was negatively affecting a child. Like the fact that they would not fix that shit took me to a whole, like, y'all don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows who the fuck I am when you take me there. Nobody has been there with me. The people who have don't try me again. They won't do it again. So this is just what I'm saying, is that was the level of anger and rage that I would go into. But now that I understand that it's just helping. It's helping my son. These are issues that he went through that he's not going to have to, like, I can actually help him to get through it way sooner. It's like my life playing out all over again in this sense of absorbing energy. But now I get to be his guide in physical reality to help him to maneuver through this, so that he don't, like, I didn't wake up to this and start to learn how to deal with this until I was well into my mid-30s. I went a whole half of my life not knowing that any of this was going on. So he's already better than me. He put up boundaries that I hadn't even put up yet. I literally learning from my son when to disconnect and when to set up boundaries. Like when his true spirit, when God is tapped, like when he taps back into his higher self, that little boy teaches the fuck out of me. I humble myself and learn from my child, because nobody be guiding like children God when they be with God. When they in that high frequency, like, oh my God, because there is just such innocence and purity. They're literally just beaming right back off of you guys. God. So I learned so much from him, but it was like, wow, you right. We really do need to just X that person out of our life. And it was temporary. When he was ready to lift the bar, we lift the bar, and wow, it was even better than I could have ever imagined. So you know what I'm saying? I now trust the journey. I now don't get so upset. I'm not so angered. It's just helping me to stand in my power, and I'm learning. So I don't know, but there you go. If you need to understand something about that, or if you needed to learn something about that, or you just needed somebody that knew what the fuck was going on, and so that you don't feel like you crazy or you're alone in it or you're the only one, like, there you go. All right, so let's see. It's a lot of wild, crazy shit that I would have never had the confidence to talk about, or never would have gotten confirmation about if it wasn't for YouTube. And that's the truth, because nobody was talking about it in my reality. All right, we have numbing. So yeah, there's someone who like love bombs you, and you're like a self-medication for this person. They could be addicted to your energy. That's where the vampiring is coming from. It's someone who bombs you. You know, they like dump all of their emotions on you, but it's so that they can get your attention. They want you to like call them, or they want you to reach out to them, or they want you to think about them. Okay, they're trying to interact with you without, just because they don't feel, like I said, this is someone who is very unhealed, and they are not in the space where they can actually approach you and get what they want from you. So the way that what they're doing is just spewing. They're sitting, they're marinating in these low vibrational feelings. And some of them do it on purpose because they hope that it will affect you. But some of them just, they need to be close to you in energy if they can't be close to you in reality. It's because they're feeding off of you. They're doing it. It's very selfish. It is selfish. When you have children, like, you don't get to be a child no more. Nobody wants to be a child more than me. I love being a fucking child. I love to be babied. Okay? When I want to be a grown-ass woman, it's usually only in the bedroom. You understand? But other than that, you can treat me like a pretty little princess anywhere we go. Okay? In the house or on the road. I don't care. You can treat me like a pretty little princess. Okay? But when I have my child, I don't get to get that all the time. Now, sometimes my Heavenly Father will still give me those opportunities where I get to feel like a pampered little princess and I still get to be a baby. Or sometimes, I get down on the ground and play like a baby with my son. Like, we gonna both be babies today. We getting our way. We gonna do what we want. We eating as much snacks as we want to. We going to do whatever, Okay, we'll be a baby together. But the majority of the time, especially when it comes to having negative emotions and things that will affect your child, come on now. Grow the fuck up and deal with your shit. Heal your shit. But to just sit in it, you think you numbing it out, but really you're just numbing your whole fucking life. Nothing's going to go right for you. Nothing's going to go right for you. All of this, these are attacks. They're trying to avoid having irrational behaviors. But the way that you deal with behaviors, like you think you don't have no self-control, it's called self-control. It's called discipline. And even if you didn't learn it as a child, if your parents never disciplined you or, instilled in you ways to suppress or like self-suppress, not allow somebody outside of you to suppress because you got fear of getting caught or you got fear of somebody seeing you, but because you actually, you know what I'm saying, like you have a conscience that tells you like that's enough or don't cross that line or don't do that. Self-control. These are things that you need to learn and understand about yourself. These are powers that you also hold. I feel like somebody has never had to be accountable. They're used to just being able to manipulate people into getting whatever the fuck they want from them. Whether it's negatively or not. But at some point that has to stop, because who's going to teach your child not to do that? So that could have been, that's like it's a charming behavior, but when it gets down here like this, that's not charming at all. That's spiritual warfare. That's death magic. They're trying to kill or blot out your ego so that you can come back as somebody that they want to see, so that you can treat them the way they want to be treated. They're trying to pull you back into a past reality. Usually they're trying to root you into doing what you used to do instead of being who you have become. You evolve. Someone wants you to devolve. Is that a word? It's not a thing. It won't be a thing, because light bulb moment, you're waking up to that. So this person, I feel though, they may dump a lot of their emotions or feelings on you because they want you to deal with them. They may feel like it's out of their control. Oh, they want this or they need this and it's all your fault. Like some people, they get to these points where, honestly, this could be someone who loves you so much or craves you so much and they curse you because of that. I don't know why, but this may be someone who wants you that either you don't want. What's going on here? It could be someone that you have rejected, or it could be this person is a player. They don't know how to settle down. They're not committed. And you're fed up with their bullshit. Over it, not having it, and frustrated. So what this person wants from you, they can't get it from you because you're not going to continue to play games with them. You're fed up playing games with them. They tell you one thing or they portray one thing, but it's never the full truth. This is somebody who would act like they want to be committed, but then they really don't. Or you would try to say, okay, let's be honest with each other, but they're never fully honest with you. They're always hiding something from you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever this game is that they play, you decided you don't want to play the fucking game anymore. You're done. And this person cannot handle that because they still have these desires for you. But that is their issue. And they really need to learn how to heal it. It's going to be really sad when somebody's child grows up and is like better equipped to handle the things that their parents can't. Like literally, I don't care if you had a parent that never taught you these things or never was this person for you to follow in their footsteps. You could be the change you want to see. You always are the change that you want to see. Somebody is missing a grand opportunity to do better, to be better, and to have better in their life naturally. You don't have to manipulate or resort to using your abilities and tools in negative ways, because it all comes back on you. Someone could have addictions now to certain, someone could be popping pills or stuck on drugs, or completely over medicating themselves with alcohol, and it really is coming from the need to suppress or handle these behaviors that they feel like they can't. Like, you need to get some help, whether that's mental help, emotional help, or you need to pray for God to teach you how to respect yourself enough to discipline and control yourself. Like, I don't know, but you are not their mother. You are not their father. And sometimes people were trained just fine at home, but they got out here in this world and lost all sight of their home training. So you can teach them that too, by not playing the field with them, not playing the game with them. They'll wake up to who the fuck they really are, and they'll get that shit right. They acting like they can't control their emotions. They're acting like they can't control their attitude. They're acting like they can't control their libido or whatever. But no, they just need a wake-up call is what they need. Yeah, some of these people, they want to put everything off on their parents. Okay, but a lot of this is because somebody knows good and goddamn well they could do better. That they were trained better. They were raised better. Yeah, they not trying to hear that. My son in the back, la 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 la. But that's the truth. My son, he know he raised better than to act like that. That whole fiasco, he already know. But the energy that he was in, it really wanted to affect me. It wanted to affect this reading. It wanted to disrupt what I was doing. It wanted to stop the message from coming out. Okay. But you're gonna get this message anyway. Whoever it is in my life, these things were gonna come out anyway. Spirit just gave me the opportunity to play a hand in my own reality and the creation of it. But these things are coming out no matter what. Like, I don't know, somebody thought that they were going to be able to continue these ways till they was like 10 feet under in their grave, but it's not going to go like that. Your headstone is going to read this information. It's going to be a billboard about who you are and what you do. Like, you can't get away with it anymore, and that's because Spirit has determined that the dark ages for this type of activity that has been going on, it can't go on too much longer. People are going to find out. Can you ask a question? I'm not doing personals. Like, I don't answer personal questions. I don't even do paid questions. As you can see, I got too much energy in my own life to work through, so I just decided to tap out of working through other people's personal. General is one thing. If it comes out, it's for you, that's good. But tapping into somebody's energy, it creates a karmic bond when you do that. And yeah, there are legalities when it comes to spiritual things, and that's just not something, it's not worth it for me. So I don't do personals. Not anymore. I did used to. But yeah, I was guided away from it. My spirit guides guided me away from it. I don't know if I'll ever get back to it, but I'm not in it right now. Okay, so whoever this person is too, they could just be going through a lot of emotional issues that have to do with a lot more than just how they feel about you or how they feel about your situation, or if it's somebody that wanted you. For some of you, this is someone, or you're doing this to yourself, and it's because you got some legal issues. Okay, someone could have some legal issues going on here. Someone could also be getting divorced or something like that, and this is causing a lot of stress. I just feel like there's a lot of stress that could have something to do with something that's business related or some kind of legality or something in court. Okay, so somebody, there could be like, You know how people get when it come to court. That could have to do with anything. Your money, your freedom. Okay, don't nobody got time for that. So that is a stressful time period. So I don't know if that helps to soothe somebody, or I don't know. Because with Fed Up, you could not really give a fuck what the hell is going on, because it seemed like they want to dump their issues on you no matter what the hell they're going through. Like, literally, they could be actually benefiting off of you, and this person would still attack you. You could be doing what you're supposed to do or what they want you to do, and this person would still fucking attack you. So, okay, we got Rebound. So some of you might be, this is somebody, what's this Rebound? Third party energy too. Someone is playing the field right now, okay? Someone's playing the field right now. They might see you as a rebound, or you're playing the field and you might be connecting with somebody quicker than you think, okay? You could have already been in a connection, but you decided, you might be just, I don't know what this is, player, and rebound. Oh, uh-oh. Infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. Okay, someone's gotten caught. Someone's gotten caught. And I feel like they just got out of a relationship, but this person just found out that they were getting played by this person in this relationship. Key player in reverse. They're finding out, like, there's somebody that you've chosen over this other person, and they're just realizing it, or this information is coming out now. Like, this person thought that they were the key player, or they thought there's something about your situation where this person felt like they had a leg up or something like that, but now something isn't going right for them. They're realizing that they were not, like, they were not the person that you had chosen. You had already chose somebody else. So this could be someone who just thought that they were playing you and they played themselves. This could have been someone who was even trying to, like, you may have gotten like phone calls, text messages. You know how females try to, you know, I'm talking to such and such, or they want to try to tell you that your person, it's like, it feel like that. Like, I don't know if y'all in y'all 20s or something like that. I hope you're not in your 30s and 40s going through this. But this feel like somebody trying to call you up and tell you that they with your man, or they trying to paint this picture that your person is cheating with them or cheating with someone else. But this person, they were trying to like run a game on you. And I feel like they're the ones that got played. Like they played themselves or something like that. Let me see. What's the lipstick evidence? Yeah, trying to run a game on you. That's what I keep hearing that. Recalling memories, missing someone, and reminiscing. Oh, they played themselves because they didn't know that this person was still thinking about you, but now they do. They didn't know this person was still like connected to you, but now they do. They thought that like this person was done with you, but now they feel as if this person has actually, you may be the key player in their life. Like, even if it's not somebody that you're with, they just feel like you are of more importance, or you are someone that they can't let go of. They just feel like things aren't going right with you right now. Something about conversations is coming out too. Whoever this person is, they got excessive. That's why they start doing too much. It's like they could have actually sold the storyline, or they could have got you to believe something, but they started to do too much. They started to do too much, and for that reason you disconnected from them and started having like a real conversation with yourself. It says heart-to-heart conversations, blunt and honest, intimate discussions, and you got the truth. You got the truth. So I don't know if you guys are, if you're talking to somebody and someone was trying to convince you that this person, you know, really wasn't for you, or they play in the field. I don't think that's true. What's player? They may be very busy. They may be juggling you with other things, but juggling you with this person in particular, no, they weren't. Or this person was not a key player like they made themselves out to be. What's player? Yeah, we got snack in reverse. They're not obsessive, or maybe not even physically attracted anymore to whoever this person was or is. Wow, somebody could, I don't think that this person was dealing, there's somebody that tried to convince you that you were not important to this person, and that that they were dealing with them, but actually this is somebody that they don't deal with really at all. Like, the most they may have been dealing with them is the time period that you're aware of, but other than that, this person, I don't know, somebody don't want that to come out. I'm about to get out of this deck. This that Pandora box. You the one gave me these cards. But it's funny because you be so connected to this reading. SpongeBob. Oh, yeah. Somebody is mad. If you're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody is pissed as hell at you. Why? Receipts. Ooh, because you... So, oh, somebody been... I keep hearing this, and now I'm about to tell you somebody, you've been getting clocked. Whoever this person is, they may not say anything. They may not say anything. They may not speak on anything. They may not tell anybody. But they are paying attention and taking note of all of these time periods. All of these moments when you think you're getting away with something. And when the mood strikes, or when the time is right, though, it's like it's all there. So it's all going to come back out. It's like somebody keeps putting into your bank or your memory, your bank, your information. Somebody keeps putting information in your bank and then cashing in on it later. Somebody is pissed about this, though, because they're like, oh my God, it's a guilty as charged and exposed. I don't know. I feel like somebody thought that they got away with something, or they thought they would get away with something, or they didn't feel like something was going to come out here. But that is not the truth. Someone tried to paint a picture too. Okay, I don't know if you were starting to look really good. Physical attraction, sex appeal. This is someone who does not feel sexy. They don't feel good about themselves. And they know that their person may be obsessed with you. This is somebody who may have just got out of a relationship with them. Or maybe it's not just, but you would be like the first person that they really were serious with after them. Okay, and they really don't know what you're going to do. It says unpredictable intentions. Okay, so they don't know. Like, this person has pretty much just been playing the field. But they kind of feel this is why they were able to still like paint themselves as a barrier or a boundary. Cock blocking. Somebody was cock blocking. And the reason why is because they were trying to paint themselves as the person that this person had their eye on, but they don't. They wanted to make you feel like if you talked about the truth, if you talked to this person, if you told them what you really felt, or if you asked them if they were dealing with this person, that you would be too much. Supersize me. Doing too much, excessive, or overindulging. That's how they wanted to make you feel. Someone also wants you to be extremely lazy, or like they want you to get really fat, or they want you to like look really ugly, or lose yourself, or not take care of yourself. There's somebody jealous here and they're being exposed. That clocking, that clocking, I get it. Because these receipts came out right when I said somebody is clocking your tea. They may not be drinking the tea yet, but they clocking it. Getting them receipts. They getting them receipts. Guilty as charged and exposed. I said it's a water sign. You may be too chill too. Like today, when am I recording this reading? I think it's the 21st. It's Wednesday. Okay. So it's good for whenever you're finding it, but particularly this Wednesday, um, what is it? April? Is it still April or is it May? Oh yeah, it's gotta be May. May 21st, 2025. You have good vibes today. You're very present in the moment. You're comfortable. You're cool. You're chill. You're relaxed. You could be laid back, having a sip. You're in your feelings and you're dealing with them very well. And someone can tell that you, like, literally, this could be a time period where you would be underground in your feelings. Like, you would be drowning in your feelings. Someone was expecting you to be drowning in your feelings because that's the moment in time where you are really, like, maybe just broken down emotionally, so your boundaries are a lot more lackadaisical. I was getting this energy yesterday, but somebody like wants to root you from your past. They're used to being your rebound, like your past person, but you are over. Like, you may go back to them for sex, or you may go back to them for comfort, or you may go back to them just to have somebody to, you know, kick it with, even if this is not somebody that you would deal with any other time. So it's not that type of ex where you guys are like best friends and you get to, you know, keep hanging out and all of that, and it's this wonderful situation. It's like you have nobody else to connect with. And so when you get to those moments where you are just bored, or you're just irritated, or you just tired, or you're hurt, whatever, this person was like there to comfort you. Again, it's kind of the same thing, but it's more of like a feminine energy who is like there to catch you, you know, like, oh, okay, this would be the time period where they'll come back to me and I can kind of, you know, get them to do what I want them to do, or I get their attention or whatever. But it didn't happen this time around. So, you know, it could be a feminine, it could be a masculine. It's like one that will come towards you. They'll like come after you when they know that your boundaries are weak, or they know you are down emotionally. They know that they can probably, you know, tempt you or get to you that way. Okay, or this is someone who waits for you to fall in that energy, and they're like there to catch you. It doesn't matter, but they like that low-hanging fruit, and they literally be on the ground waiting for it. And this was a time period where they just knew that you were going to be on the ground, because they had painted this picture that, I don't know, that somebody you were interested in had moved on. Okay, that they had moved on, or that they were back with them. Like, somebody, it's like your ex is trying to get somebody else to believe that you're still with them. So they just felt like that person would be low enough, or you would be low enough, that you would likely end up doing exactly what they thought you were doing. Okay, something like that. Something going straight like that, because yeah, it was weird. I knew it was chaos. I was like, this is an attack, because no, why would I do that? Like, I was thinking about it, and I was just like, honestly, my ex is fine. So I would, like, you know what I'm saying? If we had that type of relationship, I would love nothing more to be best friends with my ex. Like, I love men, and I don't, but my problem is a lot of my man friends don't just want to be friends, they want to fuck. You know, and I'm emotional when it comes to my sexual experience. So it's a name for that, but I'm one of those. Like, I gotta have my emotions in it. So that's just me. But my like my ex, I'm like, yeah, they fine and everything, but if this was really what I wanted to do, because I assess these thought patterns, these chaos waves that come in. I don't just blindly be like, oh, I'm about to call and play with my, you know, my baby daddy, or I'm gonna go play with my ex, or anything like that. I assess what it is that I'm thinking and why. And if I think like, okay, this is innocent, or this would be a good time, I might go ahead and give into it. But then I also learn from it. And what I've learned is that going back never helps. Going forward, or staying exactly where the fuck I am, and seeing if they can get in, or seeing if we can connect on a better level, another level, like in the present reality, that works out better for me. And it's never like that type of situation where we're like best friends and we're really communicating. So it's a no-go. You know, I would have to go back to a past version of myself, instead of, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's for me is going to be right here with me. Otherwise, he's still the same person that I ended things with. Like, So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to get anything different from your past person by going back to your old ways. You're going to get the same thing. So even if you do want your past person, you need to do what you're doing deliberately, intentionally right now, and seeing if they can fuck with you on the level you're at now. But if you got to go down a notch or down a level or go back to who you used to be or what didn't work for you in order to connect with them, they not for you. And I don't care if it was somebody that you was madly in love with or is madly in love with you currently. It's not for you. You don't want a new person that's on the old shit that you already dealt with, and you don't want a past person that's on the old shit that you already dealt with. And that's what happens too, is that waiting period in between shutting off all of the old, the past, and being fully ready to embrace the new. That middle time period where you're going through that transformation and shedding that skin, that's when all the devils are coming in and trying to tempt you and get you. But if they not on what you on right now, if they can't be honest and meet you, you know what I'm saying, right where you're at, it's not for you. Thank you, baby. Okay, so we're done with that. That's what it is. There's no going back. But if you can meet me where I'm at right now, if you can be in the here and now with me and connect with me, that's one thing. But if I got to go all the way back to who I used to be, or all the way back to a version of me when I was really not my best self, when I was connected to you, in order for us to do something or connect with each other, hell no. It's a hell no. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. All right, my son said we done, so I guess we got all of the messages from that. Honestly, this reading, you know what, I'm gonna go. What you think, Liam? A little bit more? Huh? You done?
Yeah.
You doing your hangman right now. So I can go a little bit more? One more spread? Okay. One more spread, I was gonna say this reading already too long, but I don't really care. When it feel good, it feel good. I try to do short readings usually. Yes, babe. Now you want the phone. Okay, one more spread and I'll give it to you. Because I already said I would do one more. Okay? Alright. Let's do this deck. I'll probably use 2 decks for this last one. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness. Okay, you may be having a good time with somebody. This could happen suddenly. Okay, maybe this is a good time you're getting ready to have with somebody very soon. Sudden change, shocking news, epiphany. Okay, that's like a tower moment. This is a big change or transition. Heartbroken. Okay, this may not be... Everybody's not going to be happy or having a good time, but so your good time could mean unhappiness for somebody else, unfortunately. But I feel... whatever this situation is, I do feel like somebody is deeply in their feelings with heartbroken, but I don't think it's going to last very long. I feel like this may be something that they can be very lighthearted about it coming out, or even if, you know, it's something that's coming to light, they're able to adapt and heal or deal with this. Like, it's really not going to be as big of a deal as you think it may be. You may be more worried about something that fulfills you and feels really good to you. You may feel like it'll have more of a negative effect on somebody else than it really is. Yeah, mass. It's not the truth. But this is a part of you. This is like your fear. Your fear ego. You have a fear ego. And it may stop you from doing things that really like make you happy. Things that you are totally and completely aware would be the best case scenario for you. Like, I mean, I'm talking about like high vibrational energy. You're seeing things from a heightened point of view. This is almost like God telling you or awakening you or inspiring you to do something here. But your mask is like, yeah, I better hide. Be careful, babe. You knocked the camera. Yeah, I better hide. Or you don't want to show your true feelings. The sword and the rose, but I feel like you're going to do it anyway, and that's going to be the tower moment. Clarity, truth, revelation. Yeah, you're going to push through. You're going to push through the deceptive energy that would try to stop you. And the deceptive energy, the fear of doing it, is actually coming from within you. So you're at a battle with your shadow. You're getting ready to defeat another aspect of your shadow. This is shadow healing. This is shadow work. You're going to be protected while you do this. And you're going to also awaken or ignite some kind of personal power. Because you're using your sword of truth. So you're not speaking lies. You're not telling anything that is not your personal truth. And anytime you tell the truth, you open up. It's like you opening up the universe to give you more of your truth. When we accept our truth and we are open to our truth, not just seeing it, but being it fully, embodying it in the moment, that's the most powerful energy that we can be. And you are opening up your hands to the universe, and the universe is able to flood more into you. A lot of times we aren't sending out a strong signal. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. A lot of times we aren't sending out a steady or strong signal of authenticity long enough for the universe to yield to us what it is that we actually deserve. Okay, so you may have other people or other things that you were dealing with that were coloring or tainting your energy, and it was keeping you from giving out a clear signal. So somebody was tainting your energy. Yeah, you had a traveler, someone who was like, oh, you had a traveler. Somebody been doing death magic on you, and every time you out of there, they embody your energy and your spirit. Yep. So somebody has truly been feeding off of your energy. Man, they've been feeding off of your energy. They're an agent. Oh my. Okay, it's too many messages now, but this go deep. There's no end to the amount of information that is available. Wow. All right. So God needs you alive. Somebody's been stealing your life, your livelihood. They've been living your life, with the life that you likely are supposed to be living. And this likely has to do with a person. You're supposed to be living this life with somebody else, but somebody else was taking your place. And that's because they were able to masquerade in your energy. But when you embody your energy fully, all of it, no matter what happens, no matter what life throws at you, when you push through and continue to be you, you send out a strong enough signal that is consistent enough that other people that are on that wavelength can hear you. Okay, they can feel you, they can sense you, they can see you. You were hidden and suppressed by somebody in your past, but not anymore. This could have been a friend or a lover that was doing this to you, or a family member. Anyway, we have attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. Okay. It was third party interference, but it's not in the way anymore. What? You about to catch the ball? Yeah. My son is making basketball moves. Yeah, like he just I don't know. He just game over. All right. So time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. So somebody was taking the place of, yeah, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection. Girl, boy, whoever you are, divine masculine, divine feminine, you have been letting people feed off of your energy and sit in your energy to the point that the people you actually want to roll with and connect with couldn't even get a good sense of who you were, because these motherfuckers keep playing in your fucking energy. And some of them have, if you had third party interference and they know your person, they've been playing in their fucking face. So they've been getting confused, and you have been getting confused about them. Like, y'all ain't able to see each other because you aren't able to get a consistent signal from this person long enough for you to get settled on them. That's over. The game is over. It will be very soon. Like I said, it's a tower moment coming, and it's because you're choosing to be you and do you regardless of what you go through. Yes, baby. It went under the couch. Okay, I get it. I'm done now. We about to go out. We got to get out the house for a second because it's all rainy and gloomy. Want some pizza?
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I got. That's your reading. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for rolling with me, chat. I enjoyed you. Peace, blessings, and prosperity. I'm in love with your souls. Peace.